Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm finishing my makeup because I'm about to go to event and I want to talk about a very important topic. I want to talk about things I learned after divorce. I feel like this is a very big topic and nobody talks about good stuff. Everybody talks about like how horrible it is, what you should do, what you should not do. But I want to talk about like good things happening after, not right away, but it will happen after. So if you're going through a tough time, if you watch this video, it will make you feel better. Definitely, it's just how it's gonna be. So it's a very positive video, believe it or not. Number one, you gain, well, I'll talk about my experience. After the divorce, I got so much free time. I'm talking about like I can finish my tasks at 8 p.m., at 5 p.m., at 6 p.m. I feel like before, it would have always be, like by 5 o'clock, I try to finish everything because, you want to have dinner together, you cook, you kind of doing things together after work, right? And then when you live alone, after you've been through everything, yes, you can you could feel lonely in certain times, but then after you feel better, in 6 months and 1 year, you gain so much time. And I was like, wow, I recognize myself, getting stuff done, and I don't have any more to rush, finish everything by 5. I can just do whatever I want during day, and then after dinner, I can sit down and finish my paperwork, my computer work, because I have my business, I work in sales, so it's a lot. There's a lot of different things I need to do, and I noticed that sometimes I can take a break and finish things in the evening where it used to be like go, 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 because by 5 o'clock I'm not doing anything. So I kind of like it right now because I can, go to the beach, do things during summer, for example, and then come home and finish my taxes, finish whatever it is in the evening, and nobody rushing me. So you gain a lot of time. Same thing in the morning. You can invest this morning time for yourself, for your coffee, or you can go work out, do whatever you want. You can take a walk. So the time you're gaining, if you spend it wisely, it's pretty awesome. And number two, it's very close to number one, is the career. You can take your career up to the sky. There's no limits. It's insane. It happened to me, at least. I invest all my time into my career because I had so much free time after I, started living alone. And all this time I just, work. And when you live alone, you think a lot. And I really like it because I always think about different things. For example, I finally started my YouTube channel because I had it before, but I never had time for it. So I did YouTube. I restarted my videos, and then I'm doing other things. I also started, modeling for local brands here where I live. And it adds up, income adds up, and it's really benefits you. And you can only do it when you don't have anything else, because it's a lot. One job is enough, and now I have 3-4 jobs. It's pretty insane. But again, when you have time, you really don't mind doing that. So you definitely not gain just time, but whatever career you have, you can just continue that and work on it on your free time, or you can start something new. For example, you have 9 to 5 job, and then you go home and you can just do completely something different. I don't know, start YouTube channel about how to dance, start YouTube channel about how to be confident. Or if you're not into any of that, you can just have a hobby, go dancing, go learn new language, things like that. But if you want another business, another career, that's a time to do it because you have so much free time. It's almost weird not to do it because you will regret it later. So I'm definitely taking advantage of all my free time. And the second I'm done with my work, I'm doing something else. For example, tonight I have a blogger job where I need to promote one of the restaurants nearby. I would never able to do it before, but now I can. And it's definitely, good for my UGC portfolio, things like that. But of course, it could be any other, it doesn't have to be like a blogger job. It could be anything else. So yeah, this is definitely a big benefit. And if you take your time wisely, you can become a business owner. You can become whoever you want, really. And you can start jobs everywhere. You can travel. Oh, another thing, you can travel for work. You can take late meetings, early meetings. Nobody gonna tell you anything. And basically, you can just keep growing till you don't want to grow anymore, till you're done. So it's pretty cool. Take those years when you're single, instead of being upset, invest that energy into work, and you will see how much more successful you're going to be. Again, you just have to work, and all of a sudden, like, wow. But for me, all these achievements I only able to do because I have so much free time. If I didn't have that, I don't know if I'll be having 3-4 different jobs like right now and doing different things. So I don't think it will be possible. Another thing I noticed it, I became more feminine, which is kind of weird. Why now? But I guess it makes sense. I noticed it that I started wearing a lot of dresses, heels. I'm just like on peak of my girly era where I just really want to look like a girl, like no shorts, no jeans, even though I wear it every day, but like when I go out, it has to be a dress. I'm very girly right now, and it's never been before like that where I just really like. Today I'm wearing a cute top and skirt and I'm like, why is it not dress? So yeah, I become very feminine, kind of. It's fun to be feminine and walking around all cute. I don't know, something like that happened when I became, when I separated, and it never left me. I still want to wear dresses, look super feminine. So yeah, I'm definitely living in my feminine era and I really enjoy it. And same with makeup, I wear more makeup. Just being girly is kind of more fun when you live in alone. I don't know. Number 4, healthy eating. If you've never been, or if you wasn't in shape back then, you can definitely get back in shape quickly because you in control what you buy. You don't have to buy chips and other stuff for other people. And if you live alone, you can control what's in your fridge, what's in your pantry. And I know said like, I don't buy junk, so I don't care what I want to eat at night. It's not in my house, meaning I'm not going to eat it. So it's kind of your benefit. Like whatever you buy, it's all on you. You can't blame anybody. So if you ever want to like start going to the gym, eating healthy, now it's a great time. And number 5, which is really important, it's money. I feel like after I started living alone, I finally understand how to spend money, how to manage money. It's very important. I feel like only you can really understand and be good with it only if you live alone, because couples, usually when people get married, you just buy crap. Let's just be honest. I used to buy crap all the time in the house. And then when you start living alone, you're like, oh, I don't need this. And you kind of understand worth of money, which for me was a big deal. Now I know what everything worth, and I'm not going to buy something if I think it's not worth it. So it's a big deal. It took me a minute to understand it, but you get used to it, and all of a sudden you spend money more wisely. For example, for me, I invest my money into traveling, into good stuff, not stupid crap you buy to the house. That's another thing about owning a home. You always buy into the home, where if you like rent an apartment where you live alone, you save money, believe it or not, and you can travel and do things. So yeah, that's my hot take on, getting life together after divorce. Let me know what you agree or disagree with, and I'll see you guys next Saturday.